going to show you how to make 3 simple recipes. I know people tell me, oh, I don't cook, and that's why I'm not doing this health journey. But you don't need to know how to cook. You just need to know how to follow directions. I've got some recipes here that I've downloaded and printed from the Beachbody website, their blog actually, and we're gonna make a breakfast, a snack, and a dessert. So let's get started. And of course, I'm gonna be using Shakeology because that's what I have. You can change it up if that's not what you have on hand, but I really recommend this because it's got a bunch of antioxidants, probiotics, it's got your nutrition, your protein, flaxseed, pomegranate, quinoa root, so a lot of good stuff in here. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to make is the maple and brown sugar overnight oats. So first of all, I just take my oats, and my little trick is I keep the measuring cup in here. It's something that I use all the time. I use it to make my morning Shakeologies. So I leave it in here so I don't have to wash it. So I'm going to add the oats, and then I'm going to add a scoop of the Cafe Latte Shakeology. This is one of my favorite flavors. So we're just going to dump it in here, and then we're going to add some nutmeg. I would have never thought nutmeg with this combination. So just add the nutmeg, and then we are going to add the milk. So this is just boxed milk, 1 cup, almond milk, and then we're just going to combine everything together. Now, I'm going to omit my pecans that's listed in here, and I'm going to add the syrup into the bowl so that I can have it just ready to go in the morning. So there you go. It's done. Just going to whisk it together, or mix it together, and then just put it in a bowl, a container, and just let it sit for overnight, and then it's ready to go for the morning time. Now I had something similar to this but without the shake at a bread and breakfast, and it was delicious. So now I like overnight oats, and this is something that smells really good actually right now. I can smell the coffee. So it's all combined. There, breakfast is done. Just gonna pour it in my bowl, my container. Let's not spill. Ooh, let's not splash. Now how simple is that? Put the lid on, put it in the fridge, and I've got my container to go. Alright, so the next item that I'm gonna make is pudding. Now this is vanilla cinnamon chai pudding, but I don't have vanilla Shakeology, so I'm gonna change it and just use chocolate. Now I love chocolate everything, so let's move this out. So this recipe, I had halved it, so it calls for 3 cups of milk. Just pour it all in here, and then 1.5 scoop of the shake. So I'm gonna actually use chocolate. Let me switch them out. We love chocolate. Those are the 2 shakes I have on hand, and we subscribe to it so that we always have it. Oh, it fills it to the top. I should have just poured it in here. Silly me. Okay, so 1.5 scoop of the shake. Now I'm just gonna eyeball the half. Alright, so that, and this calls for honey, so we'll just squeeze the bear. Squeeze the bear. And then this calls for cinnamon, which I didn't bring. But that's okay, we'll just omit it. Now we'll just dump everything in here together carefully, and then whisk it all together. had this before with the vanilla Shakeology, and I enjoyed this pudding. The seeds does give it a different texture. That was my first time using that. But it makes, I mean, extra fiber using this, and it thickens this. So, it's well incorporated. That's it. Now, I'm gonna add the seeds, and then if you were actually using the vanilla, you can actually add some fresh strawberries on top. So I'm gonna add 6 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give it another good whisk. Incorporate all of that. And then we just cover it up and stick it in the fridge, let it sit overnight, and then you've got your pudding. If you want to, you can pour these into individual bowls, and that way you have your perfect serving when you're ready to have your dessert. And you'll be able to, if you're doing a portion fix, then you have it already portioned. So that's it. This is our pudding. Now last is our balls. Now this calls for matcha for energy. My daughter's gonna eat this, so I'm gonna omit the matcha tea just because she's still kind of young and I don't want her to have that. But I've had it and I like it. There is a little different flavor to it. All right, so let me get all this situated. So we're gonna pulse our nuts. I don't have almonds, so I am using walnuts. And we'll give it a pulse, and then we will add the dates. Now dates are sweet. So I apologize if God's gonna start barking. This is a really good workout too. Okay, so I recently started buying these pitted, and these are so delicious. I love these as a snack. They're very, very sweet. So these are nice treats too. So I'm just gonna dump it in here, and this does take a little bit of work, muscles, to chop it in this machine. So give it a second. I hope I'm not spilling anything. So we're gonna use chocolate, and this is gonna make a very nice treat. If you need a little afternoon snack, instead of making a shake or having a bar or like a chocolate bar, you can go for this. This is a great alternative to stay healthy. Is it chopping? Keep going. I'm working up a sweat. Oh, I'm getting warm, getting hot. Did I forget to add? No, I'm gonna add the maple syrup and the vanilla extract. I would have thought of adding vanilla to this. Is it chopped? No. Oh man, I gotta keep going. I think I'm gonna have to take off my jacket. It's getting hot. Now, I didn't want to bring out my electric processor because it's way underneath the counter and it's heavy. If you don't have a processor, you can use your blender, or if you've got a knife, you can just chop it up really, 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 really small. It's not chopping. It's coming along, but it is taking quite a bit of time. All right, so once this is completely chopped, then I would add my other ingredients in, which would include the chocolate Shakeology, the maple syrup, and the vanilla. Then I can just use a scoop, and I can just scoop it out. But like I said, this is slowly but surely going along. Oh man, I'm getting hot. Maybe it's the camera light. So yeah, this is a good workout. I got my workout in today, but this is double extra fun. So I'm just gonna keep going at it. I'm working my biceps, my triceps, my abs, keeping that core strong. Okay, so maybe next time we'll get the electric machine out. So anyways, this one's not working like I wanted it to. So if you had an electric machine, I would suggest it for this item. The dates are a little bit too big and hard. So we would just mix it together. They're still big chunks, but we'll do it. All right. So let's just empty it out. Add our chocolate. And then we need some maple syrup and vanilla. Okay, now we will mix. And then since I don't like to get my hands, well, to measure it easily, I'm just going to use a cookie scoop and then just measure it out into the balls. So, and then just put it in a container. These are just easy to go. Put it in a little container, take it to work, put it in a Ziploc bag, put it in your purse. Easy to go snack. So I hope these are some simple recipes I was able to share with you that you don't have to say, I can't cook. Just assemble things together. So y'all have a great day. Thank you.